Hi, it's Chris with Implied Music, and this is an easy introduction for me. I want to show you my favorite Philip Glass Piano Etude. It's from Book 2, number 16. So Philip Glass is a minimalist composer of the 20th and 21st century. He's 86, I think, now. There's an enormous number of pieces, operas, piano works, small ensembles from him, well worth studying. He's influenced film and contemporary composers right across the board, and you may well know about his work. The piano etudes are in two books, and they're written a bunch of years apart. And he wrote them for himself to try to get his piano technique back up to speed as he went out performing again, really late in his life. Kudos to him for that. Let's take a look at from Book 2, number 16. It has some unusual qualities. I'll try to show a picture of it on the screen if I can. Number 16 is in 7/8 time, and it has a beautiful chord progression and is a great example of what I think of as the sort of slow burn or the accumulation. It starts very, very simply with a figure. Just establishing the G minor sound that we'll hear kind of throughout. And then, the crossing hands thing is a blast. Let's take a look at the chord shapes from the piece, and then I'll play the piece for you, or at least a small portion of it. So the chord progression is persistent. Once it happens, it stays there kind of as a cycle forever. So the first chord is this inverted G minor, and sometimes we drop a bass under it. The next thing that happens is G minor 7 to E flat. That's the first 4 bars. And then an inverted F to D minor to D sharp diminished, and then relaxing back to D, and the D sometimes is D7. Well, it's a great chord progression, and it would work for a pop song, G minor, G minor 7, E flat, then F, D minor. That transitional diminished chord is so beautiful, and then relaxing back down to the D. His arrangement of this piece, how he builds and builds and builds, is masterful. I'm going to play you a little performance I did of the first couple of pages of it. You can watch it scrolling by, you can see me playing, and you can see the increased sort of agitation and energy that the performer has to bring to it. That energy is a really important part of exciting music. And we can do it sonically. Of course, when we're performing, we want to sort of create that as well. Well, let's run that. It's beautiful music. I've heard jazz trios do this piece. I've heard numerous pianists as well. I don't suppose there's any reason you couldn't do it with an ensemble as well. Philip Glass, one of the great composers of the 20th and 21st centuries. Well, I hope this has been useful. Like and subscribe. We're approaching the end of the year and my target of 1,000 subscribers. Exciting for me, I have to say. Well, I'll see you next time.